everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to do something a little bit different. I'm going to be doing some maintenance and replacing my cabin air filter. I went with the Fram Fresh Breeze powered by Arm & Hammer. I didn't go with the OEM. These caught my eye, so I'm going to give these a try. I'm going to play it safe and disconnect the battery terminal. So before I do that, I'm going to put my seat, make sure that's all the way back. Leave the door open, and then we'll go ahead and disconnect the battery. So to disconnect the battery, you're going to have to undo these two plastic nuts they have here. I believe they are 10 millimeter. And you can just slide this whole thing out. We're going to do the 10 millimeter nut on this terminal right here. Just put this bag so it doesn't touch the terminal. Now we have to let the car sit for 10 minutes and then we'll get started. Alright, so to get started, first you're going to remove this T20 screw right here to remove this side panel. So next you're going to do two screws. One's here. They're two T25 screws, and then the other one is located right here. And then inside there's two clips holding it in. So we're just gonna pry down on it gently. And this is why I disconnected the battery, because I just want to be safe when you're playing around with airbags, because we have to disconnect this sensor back here. And then we can just set this whole unit to the side here. Alright, so with the airbag assembly off, here's the unit. There's four T20 screws. There's two on the front here, and then one in the back, and then there's one over here by the other side of this tube, right? This gray tube. This last one back here is pretty hard to get to. Just finding something. Got a little smaller screwdriver to fit in there. I'm just using an adapter to my socket set with the T20 on the end. Show you what I got. A T20, one of these DeWalt adapters. You can do it by hand. So with this undone, I'm just going to put that in here, keep it out of the way. And then you can just pull out you can just pull these out. They're pretty dirty. There we go. So here's the old filter. Here's a new one. Looking at them, it doesn't look too dirty. But once you open up these grooves, you can see. Here, let me zoom in. You can see the buildup in there. So let's go ahead and swap these out. Alright, so you'll see the direction, the airflow for when you're putting the new ones back in. The arrow's pointing this way. You want to go towards inside the car. But this flap with the frame has this flap. This is just so you can be able to pull them out easier when you change them again. She's in. Get the other one. Make sure your arrow's pointing in the right direction. These two little tabs I gotta get around up top. Alright, here's a little tab that you gotta get behind. So before you put this back in, there's these 4 flanges, and they need to, I don't know if you can see these, but there's 2 inserts on each side. You want to make sure they slide in. Don't just put it back in. If you want a nice seal, make sure these flanges go in there before you screw it back together.
Produced by Argo.
Last thing to do is reconnect the battery. So that's it, guys. What I would recommend, better safe than sorry, disconnect the battery. You don't want that airbag blowing up in your face. It wouldn't be good. I hope you like this video. Please drop a like, subscribe if you haven't, and stay tuned for the next video.